new McCafe Real Fruit Smoothie.
All right, here's your 5-day forecast. It looks great. We warm up this weekend a few degrees. Got some breaking news?
Yeah, we're going to go to New York right now. There is a fire. This is what? Oh, okay. All right. We're not going to it. All right. I like where we're going to, and just we're going now into my area. Never mind. Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Will you be going to it? Let me tell you what it was anyway. There was a fire on Trestle Bridge between Manhattan and New York on the Metro North line that carries a lot of railroad traffic. There are 4 tracks are affected. No word on injuries. If we do get that shot, we will go back
between Manhattan and the Bronx?
What did I say? Yeah, Manhattan and the Bronx. Over that would still be the East River, the Harlem River at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3 local teachers, one Muslim, one Jewish, and one Christian, have collaborated on a book aimed at teaching kids religious tolerance. Hal Eisner joins us again. He's in Lawndale at Will Rogers Middle School. Good morning to Al.
Well, good morning, Steve. You know, it really is an interesting book, and it's a thin one. It's an easy read. Mommy, I am a, and let me ask the 4 people sitting here, I am a.
I'm different.
I'm unusual.
Mommy, am I Jewish?
Mommy, am I a terrorist?
See, that's the question that these people have been trying to deal with in this book that came out last spring. The author being Anila Ali. I said that right, didn't I?
Anila Ali, yes.
Tell me, you had an incident involving yourself and your child, and it involved you getting into this book, and maybe you can hold it up here as you're talking a little bit. Tell us what it was.
Well, we had personal experiences. My daughter was right after 9/11. She was called a terrorist in class, and she came home one day and she said, Mommy, am I a terrorist?
Didn't somebody say to her, are you going to blow me up?
Somebody called her a terrorist. Your parents are from Pakistan, and you're a terrorist, and your parents are terrorists. And she was devastated, and she came home and she asked me that really terrifying question.
The idea of putting this together in a book, we're going to show you a little bit from the inside of the book. Open up to your favorite page, and as you do, tell us about this and why this book was meant to help people.
You know, this is my favorite page because the day I moved to America, my dad told me, you have to serve this country that you have adopted as your home. And that's how I raised my kids. And then when 9/11 happened, I really had to think. I had to introspect and sit down and say, you know, I want my kids to be Americans like everybody else, and what can I do about it?
Co-author for you was Karen Gottlieb. Is that right? And Karen, again, it's not just Muslim children, it's all kinds of children. Ethnocentricity is a thing for children. It protects them, right? They grow up in a church, synagogue, or mosque. They understand the community around them. They're kind of insulated and protected until somebody comes along and says something mean and nasty, right?
Correct. Anila and I have been teaching a tolerance unit here for many years as part of our 8th grade curriculum. And after this experience, we sat down and said, you know, there needs to be more literature beyond the study of the Anne Frank story. So we decided that we would write this book and get it across to people that it happens all over. It's still going on. It's not a single incident from years ago.
Show me real quickly the page you picked. This was their homework assignment, by the way, to pick a page for me so I could show you a little bit about the book in this page.
This page reminds me of the comfort that we all need after we have been name-called. It's a very traumatic situation. You know, here it's a young girl being comforted by her mother.
Excuse me, I know you have experiences of being bullied that way. You have experiences like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, and do you as well?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
This is the illustrator, and your name is?
Marian Siders.
Marian, show us the page you illustrated and what it is that it shows us.
Well, I wanted to show the shock that this young lady felt when she was called a terrorist, and it reverberating in her mind and not understanding exactly what it meant. And so that's what I tried to convey when I did the illustration.
Tina Nielsen is the principal of this school. Everybody in the school knows about this book, right?
Absolutely.
What's been the reaction here?
It's very interesting. The children all look at it and say, oh, this would never happen to me. I would never do that. But yet it does. And so that's why we teach them not only that it is going to happen, but what can you do about it?
What can you do?
What you can do is you cannot be silent. You can say, wait a minute, that was a mean, hurtful thing to say.
In other words, accept
Accept it.
Accept your
Don't give up.
differences, though, right?
Accept your differences and
Okay.
celebrate it. That's the big American experiment. That's the dream that makes it all work.
All right, ladies, interesting point. They all pulled their money together to make this book happen. It's available on Amazon.com. And there you go. Steve?
All right, thank you. Good work there going over. Right now, I understand we're going to a bad crash. I think it's in Burbank. We're going to go to Gina. I believe, we're making our connection. There you go, Gina.